Good afternoon, everyone. This work is a collaboration of researchers from the Benemérita Universidad Autónoma de Puebla in Mexico and the Universidad of Sevilla in Spain. We also appreciate the collaboration of Dr. Alexis Cruz, who is with the Center for Industrial Engineering and Development, CIDESI. Charged fluids are systems that present challenges in research due to the electrical interaction between their components. In this case, we are interested in the study of particle suspensions. The current interest in this is focused on understanding the manipulation of microparticles, as well as on understanding the associated phenomenology in these systems. The so-called electrokinetic phenomena that are present in suspensions are of interest in the technological industry and in medicine. In this report, we briefly present the theory we have developed to understand the associated electrokinetic phenomena, in particular the phenomenon of electrorotation of uncharged conductive microparticles. We focus this presentation to show that these results can be useful to find the electrical and physical characteristics of microparticles, such as the electrical double layer. That is, the phenomenon of electrorotation can be considered for the characterization of inert microparticles, as well as bacteria and cells such as blood cells. Formulation or theory. The manipulation of microparticles in an aqueous suspension is carried out by means of electric fields generated by electrodes fed by AC currents. In particular, in electrorotation, the electrodes are fed by AC voltages with a phase shift of 90 degrees between electrodes, as shown in the device in Figure 8. These electrodes generate a rotating electric field which rotates counterclockwise. This electric field produces two relevant effects. It induces an electric dipole of the microparticle that, when interacting with the electric field, produces an electric torque on the microparticles, but also because the microparticles are immersed in an electrolytic solution, a double electric layer is formed around the microparticle. This charge, when sensing the electric field, causes the charge of the double layer to move, originating a flow called electroosmotic flow that also exerts a torque on the microparticle. In this way, the angular speed of rotation of the microparticles is due to two effects, as expressed in the expression 4. The remaining expressions show the work scheme that we have developed to understand the electrorotation phenomenon. Thus, equation 5 allows us to find the contribution to the angular velocity of rotation of the microparticles based on the polarizabilities A and B, which are obtained by solving the Laplace equation, while expression 6 allows us to find the part of the angular velocity due to electroosmotic flow, for which we solve the Navier-Stokes equation. Simulation. Based on the above theory, we present the numerical results using COMSOL software for different types of metallic nanorod microparticles. In Figure 2 to 6, we show the numerical results of a nanorod for different semi-axis to cylinder radius. These show the so-called rotation spectra, both due to the electrical effect between the induced dipole and the electroosmotic flow around the microparticle. The bell-shaped spectra correspond to rotation. In Figure 7 shows the electrorotation spectra for a biconcave discoid due to the electrophoresis effect, and that due to the electroosmotic flow. In tables 1, 2, and 3, it can be seen that our results for the viscous friction coefficient obtained by means of the denominator of equation 10, which coincide with the theoretical results of Tirado et al. For the time rods. Also for other microparticles with geometries such as cube, prolate spheroid, and biconcave discoid, the later shape is of a red blood cell. The values in these tables agree very well with theoretical and experimental values. Experiment. Results of electrorotation are presented for titanium metal microrods with an average size of 7 microns. The suspension is prepared with a potassium chloride electrolyte. The silver microparticles are mixed with the potassium chloride electrolyte until an homogeneous suspension is obtained. This is injected into the device between the fingers in Figure 8, a scheme used by Dr. Antonio Ramos' research group in Sevilla, Spain, which is shown in the image of the assembly. Then it is placed on a microscope slide and the electrodes are supplied with voltages and an omega frequency out of phase by 90 degrees. With this, a video is taken, and from this, the angular speed of rotation of the microparticles is measured. While Figure 9 shows the scheme we have, where the electrorotation device in the collaboration with the Center for Industrial Engineering and Development, Dr. Alexis Cruz Zabalegui. Figure 10 shows a rotation spectrum for titanium metal particles in comparison with experimental results. The black curve is the numerical result obtained by means of the theory we have developed. A good coincidence is observed. The discrepancy between the theoretical and experimental results, we speculate that the silver microparticles have a large surface roughness, which we have not considered. While in Table 4, we see that based on the rotation spectrum of silver particles, the differential capacitance of the Debye-Hunkel double layer in the series capacitor approximation of a compact layer and the electrical double layer. It is observed that the experimental results of the second column of the table agree well with our numerical results, 4th column of Table 4. A theoretical model of the electrical double layer is expression 12, which agrees with expression 13. Of two capacitors in series, from equation 13 we are able to obtain the electrical permittivity of epsilon asterisk term layer. I appreciate your attention. I am attentive to your comments.